Hello and welcome once again. We're getting near the end of chapter 1 and we're going to discuss a brief section that you also need to be made aware of that exists, but sometimes it's overlooked by nurse assistants. This section is called the minimum data set. Now, what is a data set? Well, it's a record or a form with the resident's information, the basic information about the resident, including their medical problems. It also includes guidelines as to how to evaluate the residents and what to do if there is a significant change in the residents. It helps nurses to complete resident assessments accurately. These are normally done 14 days after the resident has been admitted to the facility and then once a year. This form also details what to do if any resident problems are identified. It has to be completed again every 14 days after admission and then once a year. It has to be reviewed 3 months if or before if anything happens to the resident. So it's important that every nurse take a good look at the residents on a quarterly basis and to see if there's any significant changes or updates that need to be done to the minimum data set. The MDS must be done when there is any major change. For example, if a resident comes in for physical therapy, for rehabilitation services, he's admitted, and then a week later the resident suffers a serious injury, maybe a fall. At this time, the minimum data set would have to be updated by the nurses. Why does it impact you? What does it even have to do with nurse assistants? Well, it has everything to do, because now the patient's condition has changed and the plan of care will be changed. Therefore, you will be required to accommodate the resident with his or her new needs, either physical needs, perhaps emotional needs, and so on. So it has a direct and impact on the care that you will be delivering for the residents at this time. So again, as I said, this is a very short, brief discussion on what the minimum data set. If you want more information, please refer to the textbook or go over the PowerPoints for more detailed instruction. Or, of course, you can always email me for any questions or concerns. I'll see you in the next and the last section of chapter 1. Thank you.